Hello guys, girls, and squirrels. I'm Old Soul, at least that's what you can call me, and here is the originally 1K but 2K Q&A. So, I made a list on my phone here of the questions that people had commented on the original Q&A video. The first question that I have on this list is, what is your favorite song? It really depends. I have many favorite artists. I'd say my most favorite artist is Ghost. From that band, probably Darkness at the Heart of My Love. But I also like Fish in a Birdcage, Certain Birds. So if you like more rock, I'd say you could listen to Darkness at the Heart of My Love, and if you like more indie or alternative, you should listen to Certain Birds. The next question I have is, who or what is your idol? I'd actually say probably my dad. I look up to him a lot, and in my opinion, he's a great guy, and I feel like he will always support me no matter what. The third question on this list is, who is your favorite Therian content creator? I'd say, at least when I was getting into the internet side of the Therian community, I'd say either Feline Fawn, which is Francis, eBay Carson, and or Fawn Lace. Those are the three main people who I look up to mainly for art and masks and gear and stuff like that. But there are a ton of content creators that I love to watch, and half of them, or even more than that, they have less than 1,000 subscribers, and it's kind of sad to me because they're so great at content creation. And I can't believe that they don't have more subscribers. So I can probably put up a list of people that I'd recommend to watch. The next question that I had was, can we be friends? Sadly, I'd have to say no, because you're a stranger. I really appreciate the question, but I am only friends and or I have moderators who I know in real life and that I know that I can trust. The next question is from my friend, Snail. How long have you been making masks? For about, I'd say 2.5, maybe 3 years. In the beginning, I must say, they sucked, but they were unbelievably I didn't have the right supplies and materials. Once I got mask base, I'd say it got better, but I'd say I have definitely improved, and that's how long it took me. It didn't take that short amount of time. It really took, in my opinion, a long time, 2 full years, maybe even more than that, to actually feel like I'm comfortable with the style that I create masks. But thanks for the question. The sixth question I have is, how old are you? Same with the friends thing. I'm not comfortable with sharing that online. I'm just going to say that I am a minor. I am not a grown adult like a lot of people think that I am. Just please respect my boundaries of being not or just weird in general, almost parasocial with me, because I am indeed a minor. A question that I had, I think, more than once was, what are my stereotypes, or what is my stereotype? I have more than one. Yes, that's possible. People who say that it's not possible, get away from it. But mainly, I'm in between nurse shark and or catfish, a acorn weevil. Most people don't know what that is, but that's okay. a timber wolf, which is my main stereotype and which I'm most connected with, and a pied crow. Somewhat related to stereotypes and therianthropy, I am also otherkin, specifically conceptkin, and that is with the concept of the earth. No, I do not identify as dirt, which is a common misconception. I identify with the force of the world, just nature in general. The next simple question is, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is orange. I have a lot of it. Yes, it's a kind of weird color to be my favorite. I like it. It makes me feel happy. The next question is, what is your favorite food? I like a lot of different foods, but I'd say my go-to is sushi. It's just great. And the last question that I have on this list is, how old were you when you awakened? I discovered the therianthropy community when I was about 11 or so, maybe even 10. And I remember seeing like quadrobics on TikTok, and I was like, oh, I guess I can't be a therian because I can't physically do that, at least at the time. And that's a common misconception that yes, you need to have masks and gear to be a therian, you need to do quadrobics. Just so you know, that is completely false. It just helps you in some ways connect with your stereotype, but that doesn't mean that you have to do that to be a therian.
In this video, I also forgot to mention that I have felt animalistic ways since I was a child, like a young kid. I remember always acting like an animal and making animal sounds and communicating in like meowing or barking ways, which may seem kind of weird, but that might explain a little bit of how I feel now.
But once I found out the correct definition of therianthropy, which was when I was about 12, I have connected with it ever since. Thank you guys for the questions that you asked and keeping them respectful, and have a good day, afternoon, or night, and remain you.